Welcome to Coastal Conversations. Here are your hosts, Sara Carter and Brian Mackay.
Welcome into Coastal Conversation. I'm one of your hosts, Brian Mackay, and as always, I'm with
Sara Carter.
And we're gonna we'll have two parts to our show today. First part, we'll give a few healthy options. Healthy.
Healthy.
Well, can't even say the word. So yeah, we're gonna give a few healthy options for your Thanksgiving dinner, and after that, we're gonna just throw the healthiness out the window, and we're gonna have our own little Thanksgiving draft, and I'll explain more on the other end for that. But as far as just a couple of different healthy things that people can do instead of, passing out after they have a little
tryptophan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what do you suggest?
Is that what your family does? You eat turkey. Everybody sits and watches the Thanksgiving Day parade or football.
Right.
Well, and everybody's snoring.
When we were younger, we would go outside and play, maybe play a little basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we're all older and fatter, we'll eat some turkey and some dressing and whatever else, because grandma's she cooks and she cook. You've had meals.
Oh yeah.
They cook for, would it be about 6-7 of us maybe at Thanksgiving, with everybody being with their in-laws and everywhere now. But they'll cook for 30.
Oh yeah.
And
why would she not?
It'd be three types of bread, and she still to this day we'll be sitting at dinner. She said, "Brian, did you get enough, Grandma? I'm 35. I'm not 10, 13. Right. I'm not growing anymore. Trust me, I'm just growing out now. I'm not growing up." That's basically our Thanksgiving.
What do y'all have at Thanksgiving? Before we get into healthy options, like what's your typical?
We'll do turkey, ham, couple kinds of casserole.
Oh yeah, that word, casserole. yeah.
Of course, couple pies.
Mm-hmm.
Green beans, mostly green bean casserole.
Yeah.
Or some kind of corn, Yeah, but basically ham, turkey, casseroles. You got your pies. Mashed potatoes. We'll throw in some gumbo, good southern dish.
Yeah, my dad likes to have the typical South Georgia. It's got to be turkey. You got to have homemade cornbread dressing with drugga gravy is what he calls it.
Yeah, I've heard him talk about that.
Yeah, you've heard him talk about drugga gravy. Other than probably the dressing. Oh, and collard greens or turnip greens, one or the other.
Oh, yeah, always some greens.
Yeah. I can't say that a lot of it, other than the dressing we've had, is like crazy unhealthy. What happens, I think, a lot of times is people gorge themselves. Like a holiday for most people is, I'm going to go work out Thanksgiving morning or whatever, and I'm just going to work out for 2 hours or whatever just so I can go just pound whatever's in front of me all day. Mm-hmm. It's like the excuse to mac and cheese, anything and everything.
Don't even work out, just don't eat breakfast.
And just kill it. Mm-hmm. And then towards the end of the night, you're like,
I did notice that
can't breathe, but you're still going.
Cauliflower substitute you can
there's
do.
A little bit more
you
turkey
can mix
left
that in
over.
with a little half potatoes or whatever.
Yeah, I think more than anything, that's the biggest thing. And you don't even have to mix it in. You can just make cauliflower mash, Brian. It tastes really, really good.
It does, and I'm a big cauliflower guy right now, and it's big with me.
Yeah.
With the meals that I cook, I've really enjoyed it. Never thought I would growing up, but yeah, something is really that's something I saw that was pretty interesting. Something I could see. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Cauliflower mashed potatoes.
But Thanksgiving, like anything, I mean, you can do exactly how. Like if you're going somewhere to somebody's house, like say, y'all were walking over to grandma's or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm sure she's coming over.
Yeah.
But, say you were going somewhere and you knew that it was going to be casserole central and this and that. eat some kind of little healthy something before you go, so you've already got something in your tummy, and you're not like anything you see, you just start, grabbing and just eating. The other thing you can do is when you go to do your plate, make half the plate whatever healthy veggie that there is. Now, I'm not talking about make half your plate a casserole, because casseroles are not healthy, okay? But any kind of, the healthiest veggie they got, put half of your plate, and then get your turkey, and then get, one small thing of starch. And if you're done with that plate, and you're like, I want more, go back and get the veggies, and then the protein, but don't fill it back up with a starch. Just try to stick with the veggies. And then, it's Thanksgiving. If there's pecan pie or, whatever there is, I mean, nobody's saying you can't have it.
Thank God you said it correctly. Pecan.
Pecan?
Oh, God.
It ain't pecan?
No.
I think in South Georgia, my grandmother would call it pecan.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember, but, if there's something like that, then eat one piece and be done. The problem is it's like, there's pecan pie, there's, what's another one? Pumpkin, maybe?
Pumpkin,
sweet potato. And then you just, it's like, oh, I got to have one of everything. Just pick one, eat it, be done with it, be satisfied with it. Like, we're not saying you can't enjoy Thanksgiving,
Grandma, are you listening?
Grandma better be listening.
Listen, Sarah says, don't cook 3, just because Brian said he wanted pumpkin pie. Don't cook 3 of them for Brian. He can't eat 3 pies. I don't even need 3 slices.
Right.
Just because y'all all want your pecan pie and Brian don't want pecan. Don't cook him 3 sets of pumpkin. What else did I see? Just hurt my heart. And I knew this already, but when I saw it during my research, I laughed. Because I'm a big, while they're cooking, stressing they cook, I like to go in there and, slice me off a little bit of skin from the turkey. And, just get a little something to hold me over.
Do y'all do a fried turkey?
We do. We started 3 or 4 years ago doing fried, and haven't stopped. And that's the way that they like to do it now.
My mom cooks it on top of the stove.
We have a actual fryer.
Do you?
I've had it both ways, and I don't know. I think I prefer it fried now more than any.
My mom, and I guess she got this from my grandmother in Georgia, but she's always put it in a roaster on top of the stove, and it's
which, don't get me wrong, that's good. It's good. It's good that way.
So
very
tender.
good.
It is so tender. Holidays can be challenging. They can be hard. But if you're already somebody that like logs food, if you're already somebody that knows that when you're in front of pies, that's a major issue, because you just can't help it. Stick to logging, make sure even when you're, or pre-log it before you even go. That way you know exactly what you're going to eat. And you don't have to be measurable. Don't feel pressured into doing anything or eating anything. And like I said, don't feel guilty if for whatever reason you decide you want a piece of pecan pie. Eat the pie and be done. Move on, to the next day or whatever. Just don't have a full-on Thanksgiving meal and dessert at lunch and then 4 hours later decide you're going to do the same thing, basically. Those are ways. And like you said, there's a lot of things that you can, like if you're making a dish that you can bring to the table, or there's tons of casseroles, but you want to have some healthy veggies, then take it upon yourself and bring those things to wherever you might be going.
One thing that you see, looking up different options, the pictures that you see, they're very colorful. So it seems like more color, the better,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, anything, the more green, the better. The problem with stuff like turnips or collards or, if you really make them right,
that's how you cook them.
It's loaded with sugar.
Oh, yeah.
And, so you just have to be careful. Like I said, don't overdo. Do the plate method. Stick to what you know, and and enjoy it. Those are just a few tips I would give for Thanksgiving. If for whatever reason too, it's that this will absolutely throw you off your rocker, then pack your containers of sides that you're going to eat and just put, put turkey on your plate. And then you have your own sides. Rude or not, I don't know, but that's also a really good way to stick to your guns as far as, especially the veggie side of things.
You ready to get started on the draft?
Let's do it.
All right, so I have to shout out to the Jump Around podcast by Blake Dudonis for giving me this idea. Sarah and I are going to do a little Thanksgiving draft. And what we'll do is we'll just each take turns taking a pick. We have a list of 40 items that I pre-prepared. Well, I stole from Blake's podcast. And we're going to go and we're going to just go, back and forth until we get to a solid list of 10. And maybe I'll post them on Twitter and Facebook and let the people decide who did a better job on drafting their Thanksgiving. So, ladies, first, I'll let you go ahead.
All right. So we pick one.
You know what? There's 40 items. There's 40 items.
Okay.
Let's just do 20.
All right.
We got 10. I got 10 listed here, but know what? This is what we'll do. We'll just go back and forth, and we'll just knock every item off the list because it'll make it more fun when we get to the end, and then there's those ones nobody wants.
All right.
Your first pick.
Turkey.
On with turkey. Turkey is off the board. Oh, okay. Well, this is a sneaky, underrated pick, but I'm going to go with the post-dinner nap.
Oh.
That is going to be mine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with, fireplace.
I knew it. I saw it on there. I said, that's going to be the one. All right. Well, give me, you know what? Because I do enjoy, I've had it before, and since you already took turkey, I'm going to pick duck.
Oh, interesting.
It's a very...
dark meat, huh?
Yeah.
I say, what is Chinese food doing on here?
See, so it's funny. It actually, in the podcast I listened to, it actually went very high.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it did.
And I didn't realize this, but Northerners, which was what this podcast consisted of, they do like a little Chinese food in the evening time.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey,
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what your choice is. I'm going to pick mixed drinks.
Mixed drinks. Wow. I don't know where this is headed, actually. All right.
So far, all I've eaten is duck. So.
I know. I'm going to go... Oh, man. Let's go backyard football basketball game.
Here's a good one. Yeah, it's a very good one. Okay, well, because you took that away from me, and I really don't care for the Macy's parade, I'm going to go Falcons Saints.
I know it. I know. Do they always play on Thanksgiving?
They do not. This is the first year for that, and I'm glad.
How are the Falcons doing? I don't even know.
Not well.
Okay.
But, it is the Falcons Saints, so.
Let's go. Let's go wine.
Yeah, it's all right. I am going to go mashed potatoes.
Okay. All right. Let's do some spinach.
I'm sad. I just saw this, and it's not on here. My pumpkin pie is not on this list.
It is not on that list.
So I'm going to take sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yes.
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna have to give in. I'm gonna go holiday music.
Oh, good choice. And that means I'm taking holiday movies.
Oh, yeah. Holiday movies. I love it.
And you know, first one I'm playing is Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, pumpkin pie is on here, number 22.
It is, isn't it? I say, right on. I stayed away from the rolls and the biscuits.
I'm going to go yams.
Yams.
I like yams.
All right. Well, then give me carrots.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go Macy's Parade.
Okay.
I'm not sure where this is leading, guys. I'm just picking stuff. He has told me nothing about this draft.
Well,
so
since it's on the list and I've already got sweet potato, let me just gorge and get pumpkin.
Go on with it.
Yep.
I'm going to go with pecan pie because my brother made 50 of them the other day.
Yes, he did. I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Homemade.
Yes. Since I took mashed potatoes, I gotta have gravy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got to have gravy.
Alright. I'm just gonna do ham.
Damn.
I have 2 meats. Leave you with duck. Because who in the hell eats duck?
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna stay with the starches and I'm going with mac and cheese. And that's fine. I'm gonna make sure that I have enough meat here on my next pick.
Okay, alright. Let's see. I am gonna pull off a little Bears versus Lions at 12:30.
Good.
Seems like a interesting game.
To make sure I have more meat on the table, in the evening, I'm going to go with a little Chinese food.
Okay.
And I'm going to have my sweet and sour chicken.
I see what's happening.
This is my picks, and I will get what I want, since this is fictional.
All right, I'm going to roll with cranberry sauce.
Underrated choice.
Underrated choice. I love it. I love it.
And because I don't like, and this is very unsouthern of me, I don't like cornbread.
Are you picking it?
I'm not.
Okay.
I am picking crescent rolls as my bread of choice. Now, somebody's going to get 2 breads, but we're just going to see which one falls.
Yeah. I am going to roll with cornbread. I'm really curious as to where this is headed.
Give me green bean casserole.
Alright, just to tick you off, I'm going to go pumpkin pie.
I took pumpkin.
Oh, you already took it?
Yes, I
didn't mark it off.
Pumpkin.
You're right.
Yes. Now there's apple on the other side that I'm thinking about next. Because I need multiple desserts.
I'm going to go with cookies, I guess.
You got cookies.
Seems easy.
All right, well, I'm going to take... I'm going to go to your uncle's spot, and I'm going to get beer.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go with the turkey trot race.
Oh, you trying to work off all your food.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. I'm going to be lazy, and I'm going to watch the Redskins and the Cowboys.
All right. Let's go. Let's go with a little salad. Well, I ain't eating salad now. Chips and dips. I don't need no E. coli.
That's fine. Give me apple pie.
All right. I'm going to go, I guess, stuffing.
Stuffing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Stuffing is always something I pack my plate with and don't ever eat a lot of.
We don't do stuffing. We do dressing.
Dressing. Yeah, we call it stuffing, but dressing. Yes. So let's see. I got 3 types of pies, so I need some ice cream to go on top.
Oh God, no.
Well, all your house is gonna have is cookies.
Alright, I'm gonna go with corn casserole.
Corn casserole. Boy, we are getting slim. You know what? Just because it never does around here on Thanksgiving time, let me go with snow.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
Interesting choice. Alright, I'm gonna hit that salad.
Good for you. Good for you. You take that salad, and I'm going to take roasted biscuits.
And that's a wrap, ain't it?
That is it. So, yeah, like I said, I'll put these up on Twitter, and so follow us at Coastal Combos, and you will see our pics.
So yeah, this is interesting.
So, yeah, we'll
You
see.
got a ton of casseroles and a ton of pies.
That's right.
And my first two choices are turkey and a fireplace.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be in the snow, and look, I have no physical activity at all. You got the turkey trot and the basketball game.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
I'm watching 2 football games.
Yeah. I love it.
You know, and gonna finish it off with some Chinese food.
Lord help us.
Well, yeah. So that's gonna wrap it up. As
Now, what time will y'all do anything?
we usually go around. Right around lunch, around 11:30, we'll start. Depending on what time, food gets prepared.
Yeah.
Usually they get up early and start preparing it. So,
Okay.
what about y'all?
I'm going to go over to Mom and Dad's pretty early. We had, Lauren had invited us to go up to the Saracens up in Wiggins. So we would have had some nice Greek Lebanese, but, Millard. You know how Millard is. He wasn't going to venture far, so I'm going to go over there, just be me, Mom, and Dad, and probably eat pretty early. And just hang out. I think they're going to Georgia the day after, so we're going to go see his family, and, that'll be a wrap.
Well, Sarah's gym is filling up with Patreons.
It sure sounds like it, doesn't it?
As we finish up here, so
Excuse me.
and Sarah's gonna die.
Packing up a lunch.
So, yeah, but as always, I'm one of your hosts, Brian Mackay, and I am with
Sara Carter.
and this has been Coastal Conversations. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
You can listen to Coastal Conversations at Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Spotify, and TuneIn. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Please be sure to follow our show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Coastal Combos. You can also email our show at coastalcombos@gmail.com. That's coastalcombos@gmail.com. Give us feedback. Let us know what you like, what you don't like about our show. Email us at the email address coastalcombos@gmail.com.
Thank you for listening to Coastal Conversations.